In this video, you will learn how to search for academic resources in an Ebsco database. You will learn how to access the databases, use search terms, how to focus your results, and how to use the Get It at DAL button. First, let's find Ebsco from the library's homepage, libraries.dal.ca. We will scroll down to the middle of the page where we find a search bar with a few tabs along the top. We're going to select the Databases tab. We'll type Ebsco in the search box and click the search icon or press enter. This will give you a list of the various databases that use the Ebsco interface. Although the content of different databases varies, the search platform across Ebsco databases is very similar. We'll click the link for Ebsco host databases, but really you can select any from this list to get into Ebsco. If you are off campus, you'll be prompted to log in with your NetID and password. Toward the top of the page, you will see Searching, and the name of the database or databases you are currently in. Because I selected Ebsco host databases, it should say All Databases. It may automatically select the last one you accessed, so it is a good idea to always check which database you are searching in. For this video, let's assume you're writing a paper about the role of feminism and gender in superhero media. For this search, several Ebsco databases would be useful. If you click All Databases, you can see a list. Film and Television Literature Index, the Gender Studies Database, the MLA International Bibliography, or the Academic Search Premier databases would be most useful. You can select one or multiple at once. First, I'm going to unselect all the databases, then select the 4 that I want. Now I will click Select. Once we're in a database, we need to consider search terms for our topic. Start by brainstorming some terms that are significant to your paper. For this example, feminism, gender, and superhero are 3 terms we can search with. We can enter these terms using the stacked search boxes on the top left-hand side of the screen. We can begin by entering feminism on one line, and then superhero on the line below that. We can broaden our search by placing an asterisk next to feminiz and superhero. This is a trick known as truncation, and if you'd like to learn more about it, you can check out the video that's linked in the description. We can enter our search terms in different search lines and use the functions and, or, and not to combine them in a number of ways. And tells Ebsco that you want to include all the terms in your search. Or tells Ebsco that you want to include any of the terms, but at least one in your search. And not tells Ebsco you want to include one term, but exclude another. To make sure we aren't missing any relevant resources, let's try searching feminiz with an asterisk or gender on one line, and then superhero with an asterisk below that. You can always use a keyword search like I've just demonstrated, but depending on the database, you may also have the option to try searching using the terms that the database prefers. This is called a controlled vocabulary. There are all kinds of ways that you can limit your search using the advanced search page on Ebsco databases. Not all Ebsco databases will have the same limiters, but limiters will always be listed in the same location across Ebsco databases. Scroll down the page to see them. If you're searching in multiple databases, you'll need to click on the drop-down menu to the right of the database's name to see the database-specific limiters. The limiters include publication date, publication type, document type, language, peer-reviewed, and more. After you run your search, you can also view your limiters underneath the search bar. By clicking All Filters, you can access even more limiters like subject and publisher. The results list shows you the title of the item, the author's name, and its publication information. At the bottom of the record, you'll either see the Get It at Dal button or a drop-down menu called Access Options, which will show you the different ways you can access it. Thanks for watching. For research guides, live help, other online tutorials, and contact information for the 5 Dalhousie libraries, check out the links in the description below.